Well, that was a bit different, wasn't it, doing a video blog last week rather than just doing my blog. It's been really well received. Everyone seemed to enjoy it, and I've enjoyed doing it, to be honest. I've worked out how to do it on this iMovie, where you can just join two movies together back to back, and it's been quite easy. So I've quite enjoyed it. I copied it off Mandy Porch, actually, in America, who does the video blogs over there. She does a Mandy Porch vlog every week. Her family races, a dad and a brother and a boyfriend all race, and family like us, and they race every week, and she does it, and I copy it off her. So thanks, Mandy. I've picture off you, and I've really enjoyed your blog. So there you go. I'm going to send you this one. I'll start another one again this week, and see how the week goes, see how the week progresses out, and if it's a good week, I'll post it again and see what happens next week. All right, let's see how this week goes. Ta-da! Right, back to Monday. Been racing. Come on, Darcy, this way. We've got to start all over again. This is our Monday morning normal job. Start again. Get the cars unloaded. My cars end up in there because the clutch went in the Grand National. So mine gets winched in, and Jake's was on the trailer. So Jake's already washed this and put his away. He hasn't done mine, has he? Mind you, I never do his anyway either. So that's fair enough in that respect, isn't it? So Darcy, come on. She'll run away if I don't get her. Come on, darling. Go and see Jake. There he is. We're hard at work. Look, I bet he hasn't made me a cup of tea either. Made me a cup of tea?
No, I'll put the kettle on.
Are you having a look how many points you've got?
Loads. More than you.
Yeah, I know. So yours is washed. Have you done mine? No. Alright, I'm going to load mine. Right, Tuesday night, and we're back in the workshop. Booked up some wheels for my truck today. I've Rob Tunner used to race. Back to wheels and tyres again, and getting ready for next weekend. Turn the radio off, Jake, as well. Just turn that radio off. It's always noisy in here. Last week's vlog was really good, and everyone's enjoyed it, so I've started another one, and we'll see how it goes. We've got a bit of work to do on the cars. We've got my clutch and gearbox out of mine because I had a slipping clutch in the Grand National, so it's a bit of a pit. I had to give someone a push around the pits, and when I got it on track, it failed on me. So I don't know if it was a combination of pushing him around the pits or a combination of the oil leak I'd had on the gearbox throughout the meeting. We took the gearbox out after the final and did it up at the front. So the gearbox is out. Andy Maynard's going to come and give us hand tomorrow to line all the clutch back up again and make sure it's working correctly. So tarmac car, that might go out again gala night, and that's about it for me for the season. And maybe Jake will have that car next year.
I'll have that car next year.
You having that car next year, are you?
I will have that car.
There you go. Mick Harris said to me, you just hand him your cars, Nigel, because he's doing too good, and just give him all the stuff, and it's his. The kids just take it off you. Righto, let's see how this week goes. Wednesday. Got the repairs done on this car. Just got that gearbox we're looking at now. It's all out, it's on the workbench. The clutch reach bearing is seized, so we're just trying to put that back together now. Show you what's wrong with it. And we're going to take the clutch apart anyway while the gearbox is out. The gearbox, the bell housing's there, and that is the bearing that's seized. The second one I've done this year, and that sits in the middle of there. It has to float on there, and all has to line up smoothly and operate smoothly. So that's our problem on Wednesday. So we're going to try and put this together tonight, and we're out tomorrow actually. So we're going to do any work tomorrow. So we need to get this in tonight really. That was leaking as well. That's going to part, just reseal that, and put it back together. Right, it's still Wednesday night. It's now dark. We can't get the clutch working on that car. The clutch plate's just burnt out. So I'm considering using this car. So I've took the Venray wheel off, which is the tarmac Venray legal wheel, put a rally tyre on to try it on the back left if I was to use this car on Shale this weekend. And my bumpers are wrong. Look, my bumpers stick out too much now. Oh no, else. I can't use this car without altering it. It's ridiculous that I can't use this car. Now I can't race this weekend if I can't fix this clutch. So we've had all the clutch out, and it's just worn out, it's just knackered. It's just completely knackered, it's just burnt out, it's got too hot. And we've had it in and out now 3 or 4 times and we ain't getting anywhere. So, don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. I was thinking about using that car, but that doesn't seem like it's really stronger now. Oh well. Right, I can't work out how to turn the camera around whilst I'm videoing, so I have to turn the phone round. Right, this week's discussion has been about these tyres, and that is the Venray tyre, and that is the American Racer tyre, and this is on rally tyres on the front, and that's how I raced this car last week at Birmingham in the wet, and it's brilliant. You don't need American Racer tyres on the front. That's the American Racer shale tyre, and for tarmac we have a American Racer tarmac tyre. That's the one from last week. So there you go. I think we should be on rallies on fronts on both cars, and American Racer on the end tyre on both cars. American Racer, that's the Venray tyre, and that's the American Racer tyre that we have to use on the back. But if we had that tyre there, if we use that tyre on the inside back, you'd have no grip on wet shale. So I reckon we get away with that tyre on both surfaces. Rallies on the front, American Racer on the back. Anyway, there we go. It's Thursday night. Heard that Stuart's been injured this week, so get well to Stuart. He's in hospital apparently, so poor Stuart. Hope he gets well soon. Right, back to this car. Gearbox is done. Gearbox is back in. Clutch is in, and I'm just having a tea break now. Quick blog, and I'm going to put the oil in it and put the bell housing back. Bell housings in. Sorry, put the prop back on, put the floor back in it, and weigh this car. And this car's done. And get it off the ramp so Jake can do his car tomorrow night, which is Friday night. Right, so I was thinking I might not make racing this weekend, but all of a sudden we're back on schedule again, as normal. Right, let's get my tea break done and get back on it. Bye. I don't know how to turn the camera around, so I'm going to have to turn the phone around. So, I don't know where I got to last night, but I was meant to drive that car and make sure it works, and I forgot. I was so fed up by 8 o'clock, and I'd done 4 hours on it. I was fed up. I wanted to go and have my tea. So I need to start that car in a little while and just drive it around the yard and make sure it's alright, and just chuck up the scales while it's on the ramp and then get that off and get Jake's on, because it's Friday night and it's wheels night, so sort out wheels and tyres tonight, ready for tomorrow. So load up in the morning and see how tomorrow goes. Righto, it's Friday night, it's getting dark, so I'm just going to give the car a quick run around the yard and what we say, spin the wheels. Yep, that's alright, that'll do. Let's go racing. One more name not here. I've got Wayne Howells not here. Is he here? No. Well, I've got 80 qualified, obviously there's 10 from each round qualified, and 76 here, 76 visions. So I've got 76 pegs in there. So it's actually 75 I've got ticked off there now, and Wayne Howell. So 76 pegs in there, assuming he's going to turn up in a minute. Do you know him? Anyone know him? No? Okay. Alright, well, this year I'll put it up by £1, it's 2018. Third. The video. Third one. You did. You were third. Well done. Consolation next.
Actually, it's worse.
Actually, it's worse. Well, Jake's on a race and he come third. I've had my race. I came last. So I was in the consolation and got up to fifth, and then I ended up eighth. So I've qualified. Jake's in the final anyway. So we're both out in the final next. I wore race receivers that time. I wore these earpieces, and it's the first time I wore these race receivers, and they're really good, really good. I could hear everything I'm saying. So, right, final next, we're both out. Let's go. There. That's what you get after a rollover, dragging the car on backwards. My final was a rollover with 11-0. We've both gone over. There we go. I came here to Stoke when I was 18, and I'm 53 now, so that's 35 years ago. So when I came here, Gaynor was on the bar then, we were both 18, and I come back here 35 years later, and she's still here. Same barmaid, can you believe it? Same barmaid 35 years later. Jake led that Grand National for how many laps? 10 laps? 12 laps? Same as last week, and the back tyre has gone again and let him down again. Right rear, brand new tyre, good wheel. He's gutted. And Paul and Danny weren't catching him. He was so fast down the straights, and it's just absolute gutted. So, well done, Jake. You're on the pace, mate. Right, we're home. That was a long week, and we've just got back from Stoke, and sort of a good night, haven't we, mate?
Yeah, it's been alright. It's been alright. I had the third in my heat.
I was 8th.
Spun in the first lap in the final.
I rolled over.
And then I led the Grand National for about 12 laps for another puncher on my right rear.
Same as last week. And we put good tyre, new tyre on a good wheel this week to make sure, and it happened again. Hard luck.
Yeah.
Roll on next week. There we go. We had a good night. We enjoyed it. Track was mint. We enjoyed it. And then we're home. We'll start again tomorrow and load them, clean them, and do it all again.
2 more metres left.
Yeah. Bellevue to go. There we go. See ya.
See you later.